So dear students, this is your chapter number 2, data entry and keyboarding skills. This is the part 2 of this chapter. In this video we will discuss about the data entry and keyboarding skills. So let's have a look. First, home row keys. In our previous video we discussed about keyboard and different keys in keyboard and what are the functions of most important keys in our operating system. So now we talk about some another keys which are important for typing. So first is home row keys. What is home row keys in keyboard? So generally home row keys are the row of keys on which our fingers rest when not typing. Means when we are not typing, then our fingers will rest on a specific row in the keyboard. Then this row will be called as home row keys. So how can we recognize this row? For recognition of these rows, there are keys which are A, S, D, F for left hand and J, K, L and semicolon for right hand. So 4 left fingers will rest on A, S, D, F and 4 right fingers of the right hand will rest on the J, K, L and semicolon. So this is the home row keys in the keyboard. Next, guide keys. Which are guide keys? Generally for typing, a typist does not look into the keyboard. It only looks on the screen. So for typing, for the convenience of typist, there are 2 keys in the keyboard which are called as guide keys, and these keys are F and J. For left hand, F key, and for right hand, J key is the guide key. So how can we recognize these keys? These keys, for recognition, there is a specific tangible mark on both these keys, means F and J keys, a tiny tangible mark which can be identified by touching on these keys, specifically F and J. So F and J are the guide keys in the keyboard for the convenience for the typist. Next is how to type. So now we have gone through the different types of keys in the keyboard and model and prototype of the keyboard and working of the keyboard. Now we start typing. So how can we type? So first, for typing, what we do, just we will have to type a specific letter. Then first press the letter which we want to type. So where this letter will be typed, this letter will be typed where the cursor is placed. So typing text, first line is place the cursor where you want to type, and second, press the letter on the keyboard. Next, for typing a specific word, we will have to type different letters. So after the combination of letters, different letters, there will be a word and we require a space between 2 words. Then for creating a space between 2 consecutive words, we will have to press a key that is called as space bar key. So press space bar key to separate the words in the typing. So next is deleting text. So suppose we have committed any mistakes in our typing text, then how can we remove this error? So we'll have to delete the text. There are 2 methods for deleting any text and data. And first is press backspace key. So by pressing backspace key, we can delete any text, any letter, any word. So for using backspace key, how can we delete a text? For deleting text using backspace key, just place the cursor just after the word and press backspace key. So for deleting text using backspace, we will have to place the cursor just after the written word. Then we will have to press the backspace key, then that letter will be deleted. The how many times we press the backspace key, the number of letters will be deleted from the written text. Next, press delete key. So for using delete key, we will have to use the cursor. We will have to place the cursor before the text. Then we will press the delete key and our letter or word will be deleted. Next, home row keys. We have discussed about home row keys earlier. Next is typing capital letters. How can we type capital letters? So capital letters are uppercase letters. So to type capital letters, we will have to use caps lock key. So by pressing the caps lock key, this is a toggle key, and after pressing the caps lock key, the caps lock will be on. And when we press any letter, any alphabet, then it will be typed as a capital. So we'll have to use caps lock for typing capital. And second method for typing the capital letters is by using the shift key. So for pressing single, if we need a single capital letter, then we generally use shift key, not the caps lock key. But the shift key is used in combination with the key. Means first we have to press shift key, after that we will have to hold this shift key, and then in combination with we will have to press the specific letter or alphabet. Then this letter or alphabet will be typed as capital. So there are two methods using caps lock and shift key, either we can use for typing. Next is typing symbols. So what do we use for symbols? For typing symbols, generally we press the and hold the shift key and then press the required symbol. There are different kinds of symbols in typing, so we can type this symbol with the help of by holding the shift key. And typing sentences, what can we do for typing sentences? For typing sentences, we need to write different words. We need to write the space between the words. So generally we type a letter, then between two words, for space between two words we use spacebar key, and after completing the paragraph we generally press the enter key, or we have to start the next line, then next time we'll have to press the enter key once again. So this is the method for typing symbols and typing sentences. So this is all about some features of operating system, some features of keyboard and how can we type. In our next video we will discuss about what are the features of pointing devices, means mouse, and what are the rules for typing. There are some specific rules for typing. Then in next video we will discuss about each of them in detail. So